We all remember where we were when the impossible happened, when David toppled Goliath, when a 16 seed finally beat a 1 seed. The NCAA Tournament is where magic happens, where unknown schools become household names overnight. They're called Cinderella teams, underdogs who capture our hearts and shatter brackets everywhere. Today, we're counting down the 5 greatest Cinderella stories in NCAA tournament history. Teams that weren't supposed to win, but refused to lose. Let's go. At number 5, the 2011 VCU Rams. From the first 4 to the final 4, VCU wasn't just a double-digit seed. Many experts said they shouldn't even be in the tournament at all. Coach Shaka Smart's havoc defense and fearless attitude fueled an unprecedented run. After winning their play-in game, the 11-seeded Rams demolished Georgetown and Purdue before taking down Florida State and top-seeded Kansas. Point guard Joey Rodriguez and forward Jamie Skeen led a team that played with a massive chip on their shoulders. They silenced critics with each victory, turning doubters into believers. Though Butler ended their run in the Final Four, VCU's journey from the play-in game to national semifinal remains one of the most improbable in tournament history. Number 4, the 1985 Villanova Wildcats. They weren't from a small conference, but the 8-seeded Wildcats pulled off what many considered the greatest championship game upset ever. Coach Rolly Massimino's team faced Patrick Ewing's Georgetown Hoyas, a seemingly invincible defensive juggernaut. Villanova's only chance was to play a perfect game, and they nearly did, shooting an astonishing 78.6% from the field. Ed Pickney outplayed Ewing, while Dwayne McClain and Harold Jensen hit shot after shot. The Wildcats' 66-64 victory remains the gold standard for tournament upsets, proving that on one magical night, anything is possible. Their championship run redefined what a Cinderella could achieve. Number 3, the Loyola Chicago Ramblers. Sometimes a Cinderella story comes with a perfect mascot. For the Ramblers, it was 98-year-old team chaplain Sister Jean who captured America's heart. This 11 seed shocked Miami with a buzzer beater in the first round. Then they beat Tennessee with another last-second shot. Nevada failed next. By the time they defeated Kansas State to reach the Final Four, the Ramblers had become America's team. Led by Clayton Custer and Dante Ingram, Coach Porter Moser's squad played beautiful team basketball, making the extra pass and hitting clutch shots. Though they lost to Michigan in the Final Four, Sister Jean's pregame prayers and postgame interviews created a magical story that transcended sports. At number 2, the 2006 George Mason Patriots. George Mason? Where is that even located? That's what most fans ask when this 11 seed from the Colonial Athletic Association made their improbable run. Coach Jim Lorignaga's squad wasn't even supposed to be in the tournament. But this team of overlooked recruits took down Michigan State, defending champion North Carolina, and tournament favorite Connecticut to reach the Final Four. The regional final against UConn went to overtime, where the Patriots showed incredible poise against a team with 5 future NBA players. Ja Lewis, Lamar Butler, and Tony Skinn became overnight celebrities, proving that chemistry and belief can overcome raw talent. Though they failed to eventual champion Florida, their run changed how we view mid-majors forever. And at number 1, the 1983 NC State Wolfpack. Before Jim Valvano ran frantically across the court looking for someone to hug, NC State was the definition of a long shot. They barely made the tournament, needing to win their conference tournament just to qualify. Led by Coach Jim Valvano and players like Derek Wittenberg and Lorenzo Charles, the Wolfpack were giving no chance against the Phi Slama Jama Houston Cougars, with future NBA legends Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler. But Valvano had a plan. Survive and advance. In the championship game with seconds left and the score tied, Wittenberg's desperate heave fell short right into the hands of Lorenzo Charles, who dunked it home as time expired. The 54-52 victory remains one of the most shocking upsets ever, immortalized by Valvano's joyous celebration in his later inspirational fight against cancer. What do all these teams have in common? They weren't just underdogs, they had unshakable belief, exceptional leadership, and a defining style of play. They each had their moment when the impossible seemed possible. These Cinderella runs matter because they remind us why we love sports. They give hope to every small school and overlooked player. They create memories that last lifetimes, not just for fans, but for the players themselves, many of whom never play professionally, but they have their shining moment on college basketball's biggest stage. From Valvano running across the court to Sister Jean's pre-game prayers, Cinderella stories are what make March Madness magical. They're why we fill out brackets, knowing they'll be busted. They're why we stay up late watching teams we never heard of before. Which Cinderella team is your favorite? Did I miss any that deserves to be on this list? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe for more college basketball content coming your way. Until next time, keep believing in miracles. They happen every March.